So the reset thump. And I find this if you are having spiral thoughts. So I've shared this with lots of people over the years. I don't actually know where I got it from. I know that there's a one of the authors has a book called Gorilla Thumps. There is a lot of research around, the thalamus here and doing this. And I know that when I saw Bruce Lipton speak, he would say to himself, if there was a thought that was coming in that he didn't like, he would imagine it like on a video. We say video, but it was on a video recorder in his head. And he would actually say to himself, you know what? I'm going to rewind and reset. I'm just going to rewind that and reset it. So I often could be a little bit melancholic in car rides on the side of Spanish mountains. Not that I've done it a huge amount, but I would find myself sometimes in a car, I'd be like, looking down a mountain, or if I was in some sort of trek, it was happened in Ireland as well, on this sort of, through the pass through the mountains, beautiful scenery. But all I could think was the car might go. The car might, and I could just see it. I have a very active imagination. I could just see the car, and we would all come out of this car. And I kept noticing, I think, why am I getting this thought, this reoccurring thought? So I would practice what Bruce Lipton would say, but it wouldn't be enough for me just to go rewind, reset. So, and you can do this now. If you have a spiral thought, this is great to show kids as well. Someone who's just being repetitive with you about something that hasn't happened is like this, and you just reset, and you just banging. And I like to do it quite hard, but go easy with your own body, but it's just reset. So if you find that, okay, there's a thought coming in, or I've done it when I've judged somebody, and I've thought, I've judged those people, that person. I've gone, you know what, reset. I want to kind of take that back. I want to tell my soul, and I want to tell my mind, and I want to tell my body, reset that. You do not need to think that again. And I've just found that incredibly helpful for in the moment, quick hack. Really good for kids as well. You can be like, this is the gorilla, but this reset, I think, has genuinely really helped me. And when I've had clients with chronic anxiety, I will often say to them, you might need to do this 50 times a day. You might need to just be like, reset, and they might not thump, they might reset. And just to kind of like notice, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get us to notice, like, oh, okay, there's an anxious thought coming in, rather than it flooding our system and creating all of those physiological and emotional reactions. It's, okay, I'm going to intercept it. I'm going to change that state. I'm going to move this thought pattern off down a different road in my brain. So that's one. You may know it, you may not, but just I encourage you this week, if there is a thought, and a spiral thought, an anxious thought, a thought you just don't like, just reset and tell yourself you've got this. I found it incredibly helpful.